Yep, that's what pockets are for. Knock yourself out. This is something that is just not uncommon to see people stealing the Lindt truffles right off the table. Of course, it doesn't always happen live on national television, but you know, here we go. This is your last chance.
They'll never catch me.
No, to get this particular assortment because there is a stracciatella flavor that is being retired in the U.S. market. So this is a final quantity call for all of you that love the Lindor chocolates. Please don't wait. This is a 120-piece truffle assortment in gift bags. You get 2 gift bags, and they will ship out on March 31st, so you'll have them in plenty of time for Easter. This is Teddy Musgrove, who has been with the Lindt Company since 2012 and has been part of our tradition here, bringing these amazing chocolates for all that time. Swiss chocolates made to the perfect temperature so that when you bite into the shell and that shell cracks open, the inside starts to melt when it hits your tongue, and the explosion of delicious flavor is outstanding. So in this assortment, Teddy, we've got all of everybody's favorites. The double chocolate, which is my #1.
Excellent. Nice
the
choice.
The stracciatella, which is your
my favorite.
So good. We have the almond butter, which is a relatively new, is that one of the newer flavors here to QVC?
It is, last year, and that was actually developed by our master chocolatier, Ann Shire.
And she was here a couple of weeks ago.
Yes, she was.
We have the milk chocolate, which is everybody's favorite. When you see the red wrapper, you know. We have the coconut, which is also a newer flavor for the brand. And then finally, the blood orange, which is one of the seasonal pieces. So you get 120 pieces. It works out to be 42 cents a truffle, which you know how much they are in the cafeteria.
I know how much they are in the cafeteria. I'm doing some math right here.
Right?
Don't tell anyone.
So talk to us about all the individual flavors and the Lindor experience.
Well, the Lindor experience has been, we've been founded in 1845.
Right.
And that's 180 years now of making premium chocolate. And it is just that, premium chocolate. But let's walk through the flavors.
Sure.
And then we'll talk about what makes it so special.
Okay.
Okay. I like to start where it all started. And that is our classic, iconic, signature Lindor milk truffle in the red wrapper. And this is our most classic recipe. And it is a delicious milk chocolate outer shell. And if you see that shell, you'll see that shine. And that says premium chocolate when you see that shell. It is a hard outer shell, not really hard, but firm. And then look at this irresistible, smooth, melting center. And as you said, it is designed by our master chocolatiers to melt at different times and temperatures, creating a cooling effect and the absolute melt-worthy sensation.
And they're so smooth and so delicious and melty that you could even make hot chocolate out of them in the winter. We talk about that all the time.
Absolutely. Put it in your coffee, put it in your desserts, on top of your desserts.
Delish.
There's so many things you can do with that.
Okay.
Then we'll go over to our newest, well, not newest, but our blood orange.
Okay.
And this is, again, a delicious milk chocolate shell. And it surrounds a delicious citrus burst of that blood orange citrus. I can actually smell the orange.
You know, and it's so funny because as much as I love the flavor of blood orange in the chocolate, I don't like looking at them in real life. So when I when I cut into a blood orange, I'm like, it's kind of off-putting, but the flavor is delicious.
Amazing.
And when you put it in the chocolate, outstanding. So try that one for sure if you haven't already done it.
It's really great for spring. And that brings us now to our coconut, which I think is a great punch for spring. Again, our classic milk chocolate, our most classic recipe here. And then this is real coconut. And it is, I can smell this here as well. And again, you get that delicious, smooth, melting truffle center. And this I'd like to say is exotic. And when I need to just go away for a little while, I take this one and it takes me to an exotic island where I can feel the breeze and I can smell the...
you can hear the steel drums playing in the background.
And then it takes me right back, but I've had a great little trip.
Right.
And then we go to our almond butter.
Almond butter.
Again, this is the one that Ann Shire, she actually tasted more than 100 almond butters before she got the perfect combination. And I have to say, it is perfect.
She was here, by the way, about a week and a half or
Yep,
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
She's a master chocolatier. So you know the commercial that you see with the guy in it? He's an actor, but there is really people that do what she does, and she's one of them. So she was here. It was pretty cool.
She's our master chocolatier for the United States,
Right.
and there's a lot of schooling and education
I'm
that she's
sure.
gone through. She's got, I always say I work for the sweetest company in the world, but she makes the sweetest. So this is our milk chocolate on the outside again, and inside you're going to get that almond butter, which you're going to taste that almond and also a little bit of salt.
Love it. Oh, you got a towel, okay.
Yes, I
And then
do.
we go into the stracciatella.
My favorite, always has been, and I think it always will be. And I like to say stracciatella because it's from Italy and it's fashioned after the gelato. And if you look at the outside here, you're going to see that delicate white outer shell. And inside you're going to see little pieces of the coca nib, and that's actually pieces of our coca bean. And then you're going to see the smooth melting white truffle center. Now, our white chocolate is made with cocoa butter, which makes it a little bit creamier and a little bit sweeter. So when you bite into the hard outer shell, you're not only going to get the crack of the shell, that smooth melting white center, but you're going to get a crunch with the nibs.
You get a little bit of that kind of
Yes.
chocolatey nibs. And she made me wait until the end to talk about my favorite,
Oh, I'm so sorry.
which is the double chocolate.
I think this is just, this to me is classic. You have your classic milk chocolate on the outside, and then you have that deep, rich, delicious dark chocolate on the inside. It doesn't get better when you have two classics together. This is that delicious, rich, deep dark chocolate in that delicious milk chocolate together. It creates what I like to call double decadence.
It is. And you know what? The dark chocolate is not bitter. It just has a really
Rich.
kind of almost smoky flavor.
It does take on notes, different notes to different people as well. And again, you're getting all 6 of these. There's a flavor profile here for everyone. And you're getting the 2 bags, so you can gift one and keep one.
This one with the coffee. I mean, it's the perfect like little afternoon pick me up. So good. All right.
Definitely.
So yes, to Teddy's point, you get 2 bags. You can separate them, put them in individual little goodie bags like this.
idea.
This is a great idea for Easter. I mean, I still have to make Easter baskets for my kids, and yes, I put other things in there. There's less
Absolutely.
candy, but they still want a little something. This is that
Definitely.
grown-up candy that you can put in there and they'll love. I also love having a basket or a candy dish with the truffles that I can put out whenever I'm having family and friends over. So
I
that's
do it
nice.
all the time.
Yes.
And if you look right here, this is actually 120
Wow.
pieces.
Okay. And well, minus the ones that maybe
Yes,
the crew
we've been
has taken.
sampling. And over here is 60 pieces.
Okay, so that's like 1 bag, but Julia took like 5.
Yeah,
and
right.
she
I
did-
think
the
we've
blue
been
ones are
helping
out.
ourselves.
You know the fun thing about this though is every color wrapper is associated with a specific color, a specific
Yes.
flavor. So if you know that you want all of the stracciatella, then take them out and put them in your own, little
Absolutely.
candy stash. And then
Definitely.
use the other ones as, a treat or a
Place
favor.
settings.
Exactly.
I always say these are the perfect gift to give
Right.
and the perfect gift to receive. Lindt is a brand that we know, love, and trust.
That's
and
for
it's
sure.
the affordable luxury.
We love it, and we love you. Thank you so much for being
Jean,
here.
thank
Good
you
to
so
see
much.
you.
Wonderful
All right,
to be here.
continue in the process of placing your order. Of course, what goes great with Lindt chocolate? A delicious piece of fried chicken. Our today's special value
my.
is coming up next.
I've been smelling that.
Thank you.
Thank
It's
you,
good to see
Jane.
you.
Thank you. Good to be here. It's good to see you.